I've never done this, but I'm in a really good mood, so why not? How's it going, everyone? It's TrulyMystic, and welcome back to another hot take video. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to your submitted hot takes live, and this time around, try to rapid fire through a bunch of them, I want to get through as many as I can today, and take a look at a lot of your juicy opinions. As always, if you want me to go over your hot take, please drop them down below, but without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Our first hot take, we should go back to Chapter 1 Battle Pass systems because you actually had to play the game to unlock everything. We're talking bring back the Omega Lights grind. We're talking about bring back the 7 weekly challenges to get these secret skins. Just bring back the fun in the battle pass now. The second edit style for skins is just filler, and that could have been for like an emo or like a cool pickaxe, etc. So that's a lot I just read right there. But basically, you want to go back to Chapter 1 Battle Pass systems. I kind of agree with you. Progression, edit styles, unlockable edit styles. Yes, the grind for Omega Lights, absolutely. I want that all back. It is super easy to get through the super level styles nowadays, and then there's nothing to grind for afterwards. I want a more grind mentality, even after completing everything in the Battle Pass for those hardcore grinders that just love the game and play it in and out and make it to these super high levels. I think there has to be more to that. And yeah, like second edit styles being filler in battle passes, I've been talking about that for a really long time. I might sound like a broken record at this point, but please stop giving us filler items in battle passes, Epic, and throw some other cosmetics in there. Like you got kicks now, the edit styles, save them for challenges. You already know. Just check out my battle pass videos. That's all I'll say. Next hot take from Ephraim Lundgren. Hot take, Chapter 1 was overrated. It is still good in some aspects like live events, but seasons 1 to seasons 3 or more was nowhere as good as any other season after. I don't know. Chapter 1 was pretty good. Live events were amazing, but even that aside, I still think the seasons were phenomenal. I mean, they weren't perfect, and we've gotten a lot more improvements since then, but overrated? This is also something I talked about on this channel. Chapter 1 is just well received for a reason. It did a lot of good things. It was simplistic. It's iconic. It's maybe a little bit of nostalgia, but for a reason. It makes sense because Chapter 1 was genuinely good. And we'll get to Chapter 1 more on this channel eventually. If you know, but soon I will be covering a lot of that in its entirety. I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, we'll be talking about Chapter 1 a lot soon enough on this channel. Next hot take from the real Doma 8349. Hot take. Okay, so you got number 1. Words cannot describe how much I despise Chapter 4. It was the second most miserable gaming experience in my life. Especially Wilds, okay, and them deciding to cut Chapter 3 in half to make Chapter 4, then proceeding to butcher what those seasons were planned to be just confuses me. Yes, okay, absolutely. I'm gonna take this one aside. Chapter 4, well, the first part I don't agree with. The second part I kind of do agree with. You despise Chapter 4. I can't, bro. Like, I don't know why, but there's just like these, to me, it kind of seems like just select few of people, or I guess vocal minority of people that despise Chapter 4, and I don't get why other than Wilds. I do not like Wilds, and I can agree with you on that one, but the rest of Chapter 4 was just so good. Like, how can you hate it? The graphics were amazing. Everything looks stunning. We got some awesome map changes, again, besides Wilds. I don't know, dude. And then I see what you mean by cutting Chapter 3 in half to make Chapter 4. Yeah, I know. That's kind of a bummer. I wish Chapter 3 continued and maybe we could have gotten like a fusion of Chapter 4 and Chapter 3 to make a longer Chapter 3, but that never happened. And then, Donald Mustard left and the story got all messed up. Yeah, like I see what you mean. So absolutely, I wish things could have been different there, but Chapter 4 being a terrible chapter? And then your second hot take, Epic's decision to prioritize the metaverse over BR was the single stupidest decision they ever made. To make it clear, I don't dislike the leaders, I dislike that it became the main focus. What do you mean by I don't dislike the leaders? Like the higher ups? I don't know. They're kind of making some interesting decisions lately. So that's that. But the metaverse, I get it, dude. it is kind of buns. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, we got some great things out of it. Fortnite OG, pretty fire. Could be a bit better, but still cool. Ballistic, still cool. Festival, you know. At this point, I don't hate it. It's brought a lot of good to the game. But being like the primary focus of Fortnite right now, I don't think it is, but it definitely feels like it, and that's not great. And everything that's been happening with creative and these brain rot maps popping off and all the garbage that's going down in UEFN and the Discovery tab, like, it is a mess. And unfortunately, this is where we are now. These were Epic's decisions, and we kind of have to deal with them as a player base, which is really annoying. So, to be honest, yeah, it was a stupid decision. Was it the worst decision? No, we got some great things out of it. And at this point, like, again, I don't hate the metaverse, but man, did it bring a lot of garbage. Next hot take from FT Chomp 9980. Hot take for me, Chapter 6 gave us some of the best item shop skins with Kafta from Kaiju number 8. Custom Mando made so many good combos. The MMPR, Squid Games, and more. Ooh. Never thought about it like that. Yeah, when you put it like that, Chapter 6 has given us a lot of bangers. And also, like, anime collabs too. We've gotten a lot of those by now. Kaiju number 8, One Punch Man. I'm pretty sure we also got Cowboy Bebop. We have been eating pretty good. Like, a lot of the collaborations have been pretty good this chapter. You know, you might be onto something. Yes, Squid Games, the custom Mando skin was also a huge success. Absolutely, I agree with this. It's a really good take, my guy. Next hot take from Noob FN67. Hot take, Chapter 6 Season 4 is the worst Season 4 of all time. Chapter 1 Season 4 is better, same as Chapter 3 Season 4 and Chapter 5 Season 4. Hold your horses. Hold on a second. Chapter 5 Season 5 being better than Chapter 6 Season 4. That is a no. It was cool, but that's about it. Disappointing Marvel season. Chapter 3 Season 4? Absolutely not. Get that away from me. I don't want that even being a comparison to Chapter 6 Season 4. And Chapter 1 Season 4, well, I mean, that makes sense. That's a pretty good season. I can't argue with that. But Chapter 6 Season 4 being the worst season ever, come on. The loot pool is so fun this season. I don't know why. Like, I feel like I'm the only one that feels this way. That just Chapter 6 Season 4's loot pool is peak. You have so many awesome weapons and a lot of cool map changes. I mean, there's so much shield and slurp you can get around the map. You really can't complain. The bugs aren't even that annoying. They only do like 1 damage. The medallions were super awesome and fun to use. People complained about them, so they removed them, and people are still complaining. Like, I don't get it. Don't get me wrong, they fumbled a couple times with this season, but I don't think any of that warrants it being a trash season. I love Chapter 6 Season 4. It's probably my favorite season of the chapter so far. But hey man, if you think Chrome is better than Parasites, by all means. And for our final hot take, this was the top comment of the last hot take video, which I think I might start doing now, where I take the top hot take from the previous video and feature it just because I feel like it has to get some recognition. With 16 likes from Doge Noodle. Hot take: people being nostalgic about almost every passing chapter is a sign they are just bored of the game. If Chapter 1 or 2 came back without any bots, I wouldn't change a thing. What? Is this true, guys? Are we really being nostalgic every time a chapter passes by? Maybe. That's definitely something to think about. Because I am feeling a little nostalgic about Chapter 5 already, even though it was the worst chapter ever. I mean, I still am objective with how I feel about certain seasons or chapters. If I think that a chapter was bad or season was bad, you really won't catch me missing it. And I do hope that that's how a majority of the community feels about seasons / chapters or anything that's happened in the past with Fortnite. Because if you're just nostalgia blinded the whole time, like, you're not really giving, I guess, a good opinion for people to work with. Like, everybody really despised Chapter 5, and then there's people nowadays saying, oh, I miss Chapter 5. And this is a cycle that continues. Like, literally every season, people miss the previous season. And yeah, I mean, there are people that genuinely miss old chapters or old seasons, and if it were to return, I know a lot of people would enjoy it. But then there's just also the people that kind of just say it to say it. And then if it were to be brought back, like you said, with chapter 1 or 2, even without any bots, they'll probably turn a blind eye or find something new to complain about. So yeah, I mean, this is absolutely a hot take and something to be debated upon, maybe within the comments if you guys want to, talk about it down there. But I would say that I somewhat agree with this. And I think this is also something that we have to keep in mind when moving to Chapter 7. Are we going to start thinking about Chapter 6 and missing things like Galactic Battle or Chapter 6 Season 4, People are calling it trash now, but are those same people going to end up missing it once we move on? Who knows? But anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you everyone so much for your wonderful hot takes. Even if they were absolutely bonkers, it's all good vibes. I love reading them. So please, again, if you are someone who wants to share their opinion or hot take, drop them down below and I'll hopefully be able to cover it in a future video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and use code TrulyMystic in the item shop if you would like to support me there. Now, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, and I'll catch you in the next one. It's TrulyMystic, and until then, peace.